He was smiling through his own private hell, dropped his lamp down in a wishing well, but he was hoping too close, and then he fell. Now he's Casper, the friendly ghost.
Where to start?
What to put where?
Everything is here.
The heart of a man weighs approximately 11 ounces. It's 5 inches long, 2 inches thick, and has 4 chambers.
To repair a broken heart, we must revisit the past. Return to that fleeting moment in the womb when the fetal heart is poised for change.
With something tiny turned.
The bird!
Where the fuck did the bird come from?
He was always polite to the people who tell him that he was nothing but a lazy bum. But goodbye to them, he had to go. Now he's Casper, the friendly ghost.
Where the fuck did the bird come from?
The heart of the deceased was weighed against the feather of justice. If the scales tipped, it was judged to be heavy with sin and was at once devoured by a monster.
Shoot the fucking bird! I want to tell you a secret.
Hush.
No.
We mustn't talk about it.
I dream about a labyrinth. I'm in the middle of it, trying to get out, trying to get away from the monster. A monster that lies in wait at the center. I'm looking for the thread that'll get me out of there. But then, I am the monster, and I realize I can't escape. And the thread is a chain, and the labyrinth is a brain, and I'm running through the different corridors of my brain, away from the monster. But I am the monster, and the thread keeps disappearing.
The only way to find your way through the labyrinth is to keep the walls to your left.
He's coming.
What do you know?
I can hear him tapping his way down the corridor.
Quick, quick, quick.
I can smell
Hear me
cheese.
here.
Feel the ice cracking up.
Getting
Hungry.
closer.
Step on a crack.
Toast one
He
side.
will see me.
Father's
Melt the cheese in the microwave.
Talk to me.
Place between the slices of toast.
Say hello.
Pickle is a violation.
Know me.
Seriously.
Talk to me.
No one should be allowed to violate a cheese toastie with pickle.
Father!
Whose father?
Does it matter?
He found his way in. How did he find his way in?
Left. You must have kept to the left.
You came?
I didn't want to.
Did you bring me food?
No.
I'm hungry.
The rules say
Do not feed the animals.
So?
A lion brings a carcass for his cubs.
What the fuck?
I saw you on the telly.
They hunted me down.
You got my letter?
What do you want?
I saw you laugh on the telly.
hollow. He has that hollow laugh.
Our lad.
I wasn't laughing. What is there to laugh about?
You laughed when they said you were my father.
It's funny.
No one ever truly knows their father.
They wouldn't leave me alone.
I knew you'd come.
I feel violated by what you've done.
That's what they do with the cheese toasties.
My life has been violated by this thing you've done.
Ask him about the heart.
Shut the fuck up!
Alright, that's it.
Wait!
What for?
We need to get to the heart of this.
Stop this fucking game.
I haven't asked you here to play.
The fathers do play with their sons. I've read about it.
Hide and seek. We could play hide and seek. Search for each other in this maze of corridors.
Not now.
But we can show them the dead ends and the passageways which loop round and double back on each other.
How did he get in? Ask how he got in.
I heard if you keep the walls to your left.
Did he?
Ask him.
Stop talking to yourself.
When you came here, did you keep the walls to your left?
What sort of stupid fucking question is that?
An important one.
He doesn't think so.
If you don't stop talking to yourself, I'm off.
Again! You leave me again?
Don't try and lay this crap on me.
Now, ask him about the heart now.
Wait!
What for?
I need you to do something for me.
No way.
Oh, you must. You're the only one who can.
Too late.
Deedler's helped his son.
Dealer, who the fuck?
He built his son wings to escape the labyrinth.
He fell, remember?
At least his father tried.
When I saw you on the telly, I thought I'd seen you before,
In here,
teaching me
woodwork.
how to build wings.
Let's not talk about wings.
It was a coffee table.
I thought you were helping me.
Nobody can help you.
You can! You can make this better. My father can make this better.
Ah, but is he really your father?
He does look familiar.
And why would I want to help her?
They lock the doors.
Of course they do.
They're bars,
What do you expect?
not a cage.
You're too savage to be free.
Something savage here, chained in the centre. Hush. But it's a secret.
Do you even know what you've done?
I made the perfect cheese toasty.
Didn't come here to talk about food.
Oh, but some fucking cunt put pickle on it.
Alright, just tell me why I'm here so I can go.
I drove a knife through his eye.
Yeah, well, that's a lie.
What do you know?
It wasn't on the news.
They don't tell you everything.
They said it enough.
Am I famous?
No.
Am I something?
Nothing. You're nothing.
But I asked you here to come, and here you are.
Just this once.
So you came to see nothing?
Nothing will come of nothing.
What's that from?
Not true.
I won't come again.
If you do, can you bring me yogurt?
Yes.
Chocolate yogurt.
What the fuck?
A bird feeds its young. You should have brought me something.
Not words.
You're my father.
Yeah, well, nobody can blame me for that.
Why are you talking about blame?
Not every kid who didn't have a father ends up in here.
Oh, the zoo for fatherless monsters.
The telly called me an absent father.
I like that word.
Absent.
Not present at a usual or expected place.
They asked me about my father.
At least you had one.
I told them there are worse things than an absent father. They told me that this shit, your shit, is mine too.
But it is, of course it is!
I've never even seen you before.
But you made me!
From your lions!
I think you mean loins.
Ah, what the fuck?
They're calling you a monster.
My name is Creature.
Yeah, well, creature, monster, what's the difference? You're not human, but they're saying that you're not human.
I'm a created thing, a created being. You created me.
Yeah, so this crap.
I have a plan. A plan only my father can help me with.
An escape.
He's not daedalus.
Stop distracting me!
It starts with the heart. This plan, it starts with the heart.
This'll work. If you just listen.
No one ever listens.
That's why you're here. So I can tell you my story.
I don't want to hear excuses. What you did was so fucking terrible, so cruel. She was so
Shh, don't talk about her!
Can I hear your wing?
Hush.
I've done a terrible thing.
Yeah, well, we know that.
See?
There's nothing here.
A fucking bird. There, see? It's so bright. You must see it. There, see?
It's huge. Those feathers.
Blue. Electric blue.
Like a pretend bird.
Like something a kid will drop.
There's no birds in here.
It's a ghost.
I told you.
It's a fucking ghost bird, and it's haunted me. It's haunted me because I shot it up.
You're not here because you shot a bird.
But I did, fuck. I really did.
I confess.
I shot them both. Mother and father.
Feeding they were. Feeding babies.
Flying back and forth with food.
It was all they thought about.
Back and forth, back and forth. I was 14. I just got my rifle license. Did all I wanted to do.
It was so beautiful. So mission caring. They got on my tits, all that fuss.
I executed them. Both of them. And I left the nest of fat, noisy baby birds.
Every time I peered into the nest, they would cry out, their huge, hungry beaks open.
They got thinner and quieter.
Each day, slowly, thinner and quieter. I knew what that felt like.
I knew exactly what that felt like.
always were a piece of shit.
Misery has made me a fiend.
That's your excuse.
Well, you made me everything I am.
Bollocks.
I was innocent once.
Yep, all murderers say that.
I wasn't born a murderer. It's absurd to say I was born to kill.
Absurd. You say absurd like you swore in the dictionary.
Absurd.
To be wildly unreasonable, illogical.
Why are you arguing over words?
Scared of them.
Don't you see, I wasn't born to kill. I didn't come out of that bloody hole with murder on my mind. I came out hungry for food and for love.
That makes it alright.
No one's born to kill.
Without love, I have lost the immortal part of myself, and what remains is bestial.
Othello.
I was born innocent.
And that explains everything you've done.
They find a boy, a wild child, lived in a cellar, never been out of the world, lived alone in the dark all his life. He couldn't speak, but he picked his sleeves off so gently as to not crush them.
He was smiling through his own personal hell. He dropped his lost diamond, wishing well, and he was hoping to close, and then he fell, and now he's passed by the friendly ghost. He was always polite till death.
Do we feel any guilt?
Why should I alone feel remorse?
Why should I be incarcerated on this ice when you strike free from the terror of what you have done?
What you have created.
Don't you get it? Don't you get what you've done?
But I'm your creature.
You made me.
I should be your Adam, but instead you've made me a fallen angel.
What the fuck? Where the fuck do you get this crap from? What the fallen fucking angel? Where do you get this from?
Books!
Oh, so you can read.
I'm not an animal.
Oh, and maybe they'd get it if you were. Huh? Maybe they'd have more time for you if you were stupid. They could say on the telly, well, schools let him down, or he was too dumb to know what he was doing.
Education isn't everything.
Yeah, well, maybe you haven't spent your time outside classrooms we told you were stupid. Being hated by teachers and scared of words you don't understand.
Books have shown me what you have done.
It's not me arrested for murder!
Why did you abandon me?
What do you mean?
Why did you run away when I was born?
I don't know.
I wasn't perfect.
No, not that.
I saw the dull yellow eye of the creature open. It breathed heavy, and a convulsive motion agitated its limbs.
Well, what's that got to do with anything?
I know why you left. That was hideous.
No. Oh, that's crap.
I beheld the wretch, the miserable monster whom I created. He opened the curtain of the bed, and his eyes, if eyes they may be called, were fixed on me. His jaw opened, and he muttered some inarticulate sounds. A grin wrinkled his cheeks. One hand outstretched, but I escaped. There you see, it says so. It says you ran away.
I couldn't stay.
I was huge.
Tiny. Wriggly. Bugly. Blue eyes.
Yellow eyes.
I was scared. Scared I would damage you. Bully you. Lay down. I didn't make you. It just happened. It's a tiny thing. You had to leave. You looked so small and needy, and I was scared I would crush you. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to hold you. You can't blame me for this terrible, terrible thing you've done. It wasn't there. It's nothing to do with me.
The heart has its own history. Memory laid down over the years.
How to love.
How to hate.
What about your mother? Where was she in all of this?
Was she lived under a tree in the yard. A vulture protected her. His wings wrapped around her. I could never get near her. She was always outside. I used to wander. The streets were like a labyrinth. I used to wander till someone found me and took me home. It was like she was dead. Eventually someone took her away. I dream about her. In a glass coffin like in the fairy story. In Snow White, the queen sends a hunter to steal Snow White's heart. He steals someone else's. The hunter cuts out someone else's heart.
The heart is a lonely hunter.
That's a different book.
Oh, yeah. Look, I've had enough of these stories.
No, you can't hear. You have to listen.
No one ever listens.
I don't want to hear.
Every word is your creation.
No. This is not my story.
I know what I am. I know why I am. I need to know who I am.
What is it the three wise monkeys said?
Who am I?
You sure the monkey said that?
Does it matter?
Everybody knows who you are. You talk about it on the telly every night.
Do they show a picture of me?
Of course not. They know about you. Nobody cares about you. The girl. They show pictures of the girl. And it breaks their heart. She was so young.
Talk about her.
It disturbs the ghost bird.
Someone should tell them.
Tell them I'm not complete.
Do they know I'm made from others?
Others? What others?
From fragments of others you built me? Welded me together from others' limbs? An assembly of body parts?
Someone else's heart.
Another's mind.
This is bollocks. I want nothing to do with this nightmare.
Listen!
Please just listen.
No one ever listens.
I insist you listen to what I have to say.
Now. Ask him about the heart now.
I will. But he has to understand first. He must face the truth.
What truth?
That all this is your fault.
That you made all this happen.
No! Well, you did this thing!
Oh, but you see, I know.
I know where you've been.
I know what you've been doing.
I know about the mortuaries.
The post-mortem.
And the dissection.
I know about the corpses in the graves.
What sort of horror story is this?
Our story. And I found it all here in this book.
Dark place I can understand.
A world I recognize.
The world you created from books.
Well, without love, I didn't have any other teacher. It's made sense of everything.
I found it here in the library.
It soothes me.
Frankenstein.
The truth of my birth.
It's just a book. Some crazy story.
Our lives are always just stories with a beginning, middle, and an end.
Hurry to the middle.
The end is better.
The story is mine.
This is fucking madness.
No, it's not. It makes perfect sense. I didn't know who I was until I read this.
Read about my hideous birth.
This creature.
You created.
He's me.
So none of this is real. None of what they say on the telly is real. You're just some monster in a book.
Hush!
We don't talk about the monster.
I am the monster that you made, and it's all there in your notes.
Oh, my notes, huh? What notes?
Notes of why you made me. Notes of where you found my body parts.
What did you hope to find down
In
here?
amongst our dust and bones.
Do you think we hold the secret?
Notes of how you made me.
Fragments. Are you ill?
Or just mad?
How you rifled in amongst the festering skin of rotten corpses to find a spark of life.
What could we possibly know in our dusty crypt?
We can tell you that the soul
And
fled.
the heart stopped.
We can tell you that the flesh rots and the lungs dissolve.
And then you assembled a body.
We can tell you that ash turns to dust and then to earth.
And that maybe in this turning of heart to earth, as a hate slips from the beginning to the end, that the secret lies.
My body!
concentrate on the heart. Ask him about the heart. Now!
No way! There's nothing you can say that can wipe out what has happened! No permy idea you can come up with to shift the blame onto me! I've never been near the girl! I've never been near you! This has nothing to do with me!
It talks about my bones. Bones you stole from the charnel house, but they're too long.
Look at them.
Too long and thin, they don't fit the person inside them.
Or are they animal bones stolen from a slaughterhouse or from a zoo?
Of course,
From a zoo.
a giraffe maybe.
They feel about it, I fall over them. They do things I haven't asked them to do, they're not me.
The voices of these bones whisper to me from the catacomb.
This book has filled your head with nonsense!
I'm not a scalp. I know the scalp comes from the post-mortem's knife. I carefully must have sliced around the crown of the hair and peeled back the scalp.
Was it cold?
Was the body cold?
And my lips. What cold would you introduce to my lips?
On the mortuary slab with his lips blue.
Did they have a name?
Did you care? Did you sever the head? Did you saw the head off? Was it easy? Is this head transplanted? This whole head onto this body?
They can do these things. I know they can. I read about this.
So, am I the head of the body?
Am I the heart?
Or the mind?
They say it isn't easy to saw a head off.
Is it like sewing a log?
Or is there a lot to learn?
I ask because it matters.
All this work.
Wouldn't it be easier just to love me? Or just to make me who I should be?
And did you know that the heart lays down memories, like the brain lays them? This heart carries dark memories. Ask him now, ask him about the heart.
Memories.
Memories are being dissected, explored, fragmented, reassembled.
When I look in the mirror, I see only bits, fragments. They don't fit together. I'm not connected to any of them.
Now the brain can function for a short time without the heart. Langwheel, the answer to his name, 3 times, activated, decapitated him.
One survived without the other.
Now, this skin, did you feel this warmth? Did you stroke it? Skin maps the world with the brain, feels everything. It whose felt was this? Was it ever embraced? Had it felt love?
And the brain. What about the brain? Where did you get this? No, talk about that. There was a monster, chained and its Hush! It springs at the leash.
Feed the cheese toasties to keep it happy.
So, talk about food.
You have condemned me to live with the brain of someone I don't know. A brain that isn't mine, it peers out into a world it doesn't recognize. And those switches, those tiny, delicate switches, such a care, such a labour, but not of love. First you must have acted in song, and then to the corpses.
Sever the head.
Come of the heart. You connected the veins and arteries with such intricate embroidery.
You built me, but you didn't love me. All this from workbook. Are you scared of words?
This is fucking madness.
Now, ask him about the heart. Now.
From whose cadaver did my heart come?
Cadaver. Cadaver. What sort of fucking stupid word is that?
A dead body.
If your grave is robbed for bits, you become a cadaver.
From a Latin to fall.
From whose body?
Why do you ask these things?
If you loved me, you should have stolen with greater care.
Stolen me the heart of a child.
An innocent.
Do you think my heart comes from a monster?
You are the monster.
Well, you could have nurtured the heart that you give me. Taught me how to give and receive love.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When the heart is weighed against the feather, if the scales tipped, it was judged to be heavy with sin and was at once devoured by a monster.
What does a monster's heart weigh?
What does a child's heart weigh?
They didn't tell me you were mad
Oh, just bad. They told you I was bad.
and evil. You've got to be evil to talk about the heart like that.
Well, maybe I should have weighed it.
I want to tell you a secret.
Hush.
No.
We mustn't talk about it.
I dream about a labyrinth. I'm in the middle of it, trying to get out, trying to get away from the monster. that lies in wait at the centre. I'm looking for the thread that will get me out of there. But then, I am the monster. And I realise I can't escape. And the thread is a chain, and the labyrinth is a brain, and I'm running through the different corridors of my brain, away from the monster. But I am the monster, and the thread keeps disappearing.
The brain is the labyrinth of the mind. There is no escape from it. From the corridors and passageways which loop round and double back on each other, connecting feelings and emotions. The hippocampus, Latin for horse monster, lies in wait near the centre of the brain, like the Minotaur. From here, it stores traumas and memories, lays them down to rear up and ricochet through the years.
Stop it! Enough of these stories. You asked me to come here. I didn't want to, but I came. The least you could do is tell me the truth.
Whose truth?
The girl.
I loved her.
He's the man upstairs.
I loved her. I used to watch her from my window. I used to watch her down in the precinct, flirting with all the men. Oh, she was so young, so pretty. I just wanted her to love me.
The only way you could get her to look at you is to die. Why don't you die?
So, you killed her because she wouldn't love you.
I didn't kill her.
The only way you could get her to look at you is to die. Why don't you die?
You can't keep doing this. You can't keep pretending.
He doesn't understand.
Her body, they found her body.
If you hold something small and frail, it breaks.
You tied her up.
I read to her.
You set fire to her hair.
Oh, she was cold.
You burnt her arms with cigarettes.
I wanted her to feel something.
You strangled her.
I loved her.
What you did, that wasn't love.
Her father used to visit her. She smiled at him. There was a thread connecting them. I could see it like a spider's thread joining them. I wanted to be joined like that. I wanted to feel that connection.
So you tied a wire around her throat.
It was love.
How can you call that love?
I was connecting us.
It was easy,
Hush!
but it was.
Silence! Don't talk about it now!
I could sing it.
I stole a chocolate yogurt for her. And we had a picnic.
They found her blue dress by the river.
And now this fucking bird haunts me. Let it out!
You have to let it out.
I'm not here to let out some fucking phantom bird!
We shot it! I thought we shot it!
We shot it on the ice.
It's a ghost bird, you dick! It's already dead, so we can never get rid of it! Listen!
Please just listen.
No one ever listens.
I insist you listen to what I have to say.
Listen to my story.
The creature's story.
When you left, he searched for you. But you ran further away. Tried to reach out to others. But he could see that he repulsed them. He could see he was so hideous that he scared them. So he watched the world through a chink. He hid behind walls so he would not startle anyone. And he dare not show himself. Kids that loathed him as much as his father had. We saw the moon. Felt the heat of fires. Freeze of snow. Felt the warmth of the sun. heard birds sing. He saw acts of tenderness, and he understood it, but he couldn't reach it. Saw threads of connection between people. But he saw all this from behind the wall. Rejected by you, he had no sense of how to connect with the world. He had no sense of how to be in the world. He learned to read by listening, and hungry. Always hungry.
So this book is about how crap fathers are. Doesn't mean you can shovel all the shit you've done onto me. Doesn't mean you can shove this terrible, terrible thing my way.
I didn't know who I was. Without a role model, I was lost. And all I could see on the face of others was the fear and disgust that sent you away. I used to lie. I used to tell people that you were a hero who died in the war. Or an astronaut lost in space. You know, once I seen a tiny boy fall over, and his father knelt down, picked him up, carried him home. My legs buckled with the pain of wanting that. Wanting to be picked up and soothed like that.
This is all just an excuse. What about the father of the girl? You think he knelt and picked her up? You think he carried her to her grave? And do you not think his knees gave under him with grief?
Hush! The bird. Don't upset the bird.
He doesn't understand the plan, so ask him about the heart.
You see in the book, I ask you for something.
Fuck the book.
I can read it to you.
No. Just tell me what to say to the telly. What do I tell them?
Tell them I made the perfect cheese toasting.
You are such a twisted, low-life piece of shit!
Just the albatross.
An ice Most High came floating by as green as emerald.
The ice was here.
The ice was there.
It cracked and growled.
And roared and howled.
The ancient mariner.
He was alone too.
Alone on the wide, wide sea.
He shot a bird too.
A fucking big bird.
And now, we're on the ice. Shh. Can't you hear the ice cracking underneath us? See the lightning? Quick, quick.
It'll be here.
I can hear the ice cracking under me.
Getting closer.
Hungry.
He will see me.
Toast one side.
Talk to me.
Melt the cheese in the microwave.
Say hello.
Place between the slices of toast.
Know me.
Pickle is a violation.
Talk to me.
Seriously, no one should be allowed to violate a cheese toastie with pickle.
We are here, together, confronting the end of our story.
It doesn't have to be the end. We can change it. Go back to the start.
To repair a broken heart, we must revisit the past. Return to that fleeting moment in the womb when the fetal heart is poised for change, when something tiny turns.
No, this is your end. They'll never let you out.
The ice! We meet on the ice!
No, this cage.
Join me on the ice!
Listen.
Listen.
Please, just listen.
No one ever listens.
I insist you listen to what I have to say!
No! No, I get to leave you. I only came because they wouldn't leave me alone. The telly wouldn't leave me alone. They kept asking me why.
You've been searching for me, and I've been stalking you.
The creature and the creator.
The hunter and the hunted.
You followed me on to the ice!
Can't you hear it cracking underneath us?
No, I'm not doing this. I'm not playing these silly games.
But you came!
And when I leave you, I'll forget you again. Only you have to face up to what you've done. Not me. When will you understand? Fathers are no good. Not even to blame.
Why'd you hate your father?
How do you know I did?
Reading between the lines.
I was never good enough! I used to bring him things, gifts, and he'd laugh at them. He thought I was stupid. Everybody thought I was stupid.
The ice is cold and hard.
Our feet might slip.
My father was threatened by me. He blocked the pathways to my mother all the
That
time.
cracking sound.
He goaded me. He challenged me. He bullied me.
A ravine could open up at any moment and swallow us.
He hated me all my life. He hated me. But I didn't kill anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. I was kicked out of school. They said I was stupid. I didn't read your letter because I can't. There, see? I can't read, but I'm fine. I was abused. I was beaten, but I didn't kill. I didn't hurt anyone.
You hurt me.
He was smiling through his own personal hell. He dropped his last dime in wishing well, and he
I used to
hoped
draw.
to close, and
These
then
big wells.
he fell. Now
He picked the
he's
fleas off
Casper,
carefully, so as not to hurt
the
them.
friendly nose.
I was always at the bottom of the well.
He had no one.
I used to draw sweet bubbles coming out of the well.
He had to go.
Casper Hauser. His name was Casper Hauser.
And the sweet bubbles said, "Help!"
But nobody heard him.
Make me good. No. In the book, the creature asks you to make him another. He asks you to make him another, so at least not alone. So I have a plan.
Finally,
I have a plan.
it's to do with the heart.
I'll start again.
It's too late for that.
My life has only been trouble. I wanted to be good. Help me to be happy, and I shall be good.
Find me a new heart, one that is innocent, a heart with no darkness.
This is madness. Complete fucking madness.
No. No, it's not. I've got it all worked out. You can print me one out. They can do that now, this 3D laser printing. Make me a new heart. You can make me one.
A blank white canvas, a tabula rasa, make me a pure one.
One that has not been scarred. One that has not been tainted by the past. One without sensations and impressions scored into it. One without feelings that incite fear of flight, panic, isolation, sensations that are who I am.
Make me one with some blemish. Print me one out with no ink blots.
Let it be, touch it, connect it to the mind.
Carry every thread, led Theseus out of heaven.
A heart with no traumas laid down, no memories of lives lived.
A new story. Let me rewrite my story.
Go back to the start.
Clean page.
A different story. That's why I asked you here. That's the plan.
If my heart is pure, it is as light as a feather. The monster cannot devour it.
So you see, like this. Print me one out like this. I'll work in 3D hard. With blood vessels, ventricles, and chambers. There's nothing I can do.
The heart of a man weighs 12 ounces, is 5 inches long, 2 inches thick, and has 4 chambers.
To repair a broken heart, we must revisit the past. Return to that fleeting moment in the womb when the fetal heart is poised for change.
Something tiny turns.
Smiling through his own private hell. Dropped his last dime and then the ship fell. But he was hoping to break and then fell. Now he's Casper the friendly ghost.
The bird! Where the fuck did the bird come from?
The heart of the deceased was weighed against the feather of justice. If the scales tipped, it was judged to be heavy with sin, and was at once devoured by a monster.
I want to tell you a secret.
Hush,
No,
we mustn't talk about it.
I dreamed about a labyrinth. I'm in the middle of it, trying to get out. Trying to get away from the monster that lies in wait at the center. I'm looking for the thread that'll get me out of there. But then, I am the monster, and I realize I can't escape. And the thread is the chain, and the labyrinth is a brain, and I'm running through the different corridors of my brain, away from the monster, but I am the monster, and the thread keeps disappearing.
The only way to find your way into the heart of the labyrinth is to keep the walls to your left.
He's coming.
Oh, no.
I can hear him tapping his way down the corridor.
It's not a dream.
That's the secret.
It's not a dream. Quick, quick, quick.
Let me hear.
The ice cracking under me.
Getting closer.
No, inside.
You will see me.
Now that she's in the microwave,
Where the dog is back.
place between the
Say hello.
Quick, quick.
Know me.
It's a violation.
Talk to me.
Seriously, no one should be allowed to violate. She's toasting the pickles.
The bird? Where the fuck did the bird come from?
Shoot the fucking bird!
Father!
Whose father?
Why the hell did
He found his way in. How did he find his way in?
Father!
He's just saw a head off.
Is it like storing a
He's not
log?
coming.
I was in the letter.
Because it matters.
All this work.
You saw him on the telly.
Yeah, well, whoever he is, son, he's not going to visit you.
Get off!
It's time for woodwork. You finish that coffee table.
But I'm hungry.
True love will find you in the end. You'll find out just who was your friend. Don't think that I know. Don't give up yet. True love will find you in the end. This is the